In today's video we're going to do how to draw
the next Ant-Man movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, will be released on the 17th of February 2023.
Just in time for us to post this tutorial. So first things first, you need a ruler, pencil and an eraser. So let's begin. We're going to do a rough guide of how big we want the drawing. So I'm going to start with the head. Do a little circular head with a side grip. I'm going to draw the shapes out first. He's got wide shoulders, muscular trapezius. So you can draw a trapezium. Then he has rounder shoulders. I want to do his arms folded, so that'll be like this. Elbow, arm. So same again here, elbow, arm. Then he has a crossed over arm. Slimmer superhero waist. And then legs. So this will be our superhero. Today's tutorial is going to be a bit different. So I'm going to draw, because he's got a mask on. I'm going to draw a little circle here. I'm just going to draw the shapes of what we can see. Very lightly and rough. And it sort of comes round and round on this side, and then it goes up like a normal head. So here, going like that. Eyes here, eyes, head goes back, nice and round, antennas. So here's going to be our starting point. Right, so if we draw a line here, this is where we're going to put his eyes. Let's try and use some of his old principles. So a line down the middle. And we can get his distances right. So that would be one eye. But obviously we're not putting an eye there. Doing the eyes where they should be. So eyes here. Like that. And then round. And so kind of like stretched out diamonds. These eyes. So there's big pupils. Like that. Then he has eyebrows. Looking very angry, he's looking up. So his eyebrows are right above his eyes. And they will go out farther than his eye. Nice little slim part towards the end of the eyebrow. Same on this one. So you want to make it go beyond the eye, nice little triangle finish. And down. So narrow at the end. Like that. And put some iris in. here where we put this dot, and then here we put this dot. From there we're going to do a line like that. Then we're going to join diagonal to here, like that. And again, same on this side. That's how we want it. From the middle of his eye, he's got here is the corner piece. And it comes back to here. Curve that round. Curve this straight at the top. And then this bit straight as well. So like that. So same again, he's got like so yeah, same again. Got like a glare there on. That glare is just helping me determine where to put the curve. And go to the end of the eyebrow. So line at the top, straight line, slightly curved. Then it comes down in line with the eyebrow, diagonal, slightly arched line, and then more or less straight to that one. And that's the masks, the eyes to the mask. So here we're going to carry his eyebrow through. Same on this side, eyebrow through till you can't see it. Now, directly here above this eyebrow bit, I'm going to draw a circle. And we're going to do that on the other side where the eyebrow bends, another circle. Circle on both sides. Put a line up and a line up. Then from this we're going to double up as lines like this. Join it halfway through the circle, curve it back, and then down on this side. To try and make it look 3D, you want to have your line wider there and thinner at the bottom. So it's going round to give a 3D look. I'm going to do the same on this side, double that up. Double it, get it next to the next person. Then curve this one across. Same on this side. And thinner at this side, wider as it comes out. Right. Up front it's very wide. So middle, join that line, and another one, draw a little trapezium, and then arch one over there so it's over the nose. This is where we're going to add it in, this extension to the eye. So you bring that down over the nose, and then it goes diagonal down and joins on like that to the other line. So same as the left on the right. as close as possible. And here, another line. And another line. And then we're going to put on some little air holes. So we're going to do about 5 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so you should be able to fit in around about 5. Same on this side. 3. Yeah, you just get 5 in. Then from that you want to draw a little, like a little bit of metal cylinder. Curving round. It just fills in gaps as well to make it look more detailed. Right. So from here, the nose. Got the bridge of the nose there. If we're looking, in line where the eyes are, is where the nose is going to go. Just like that. I'll draw a line there. Onto the circle part. So here goes beyond. So do a little bit of dot there. Just it's a half circle. And then we're going to double it up like a little worm. Then here, same again, come down. Sort of like an upside down M on both sides. Right, so from here, this is where it's going to get a little confusing. From here, we're going to draw a circle. Sort of like a circle anyway. We'll draw a circle. Right, so on the circle, and then at the bottom, rub out the bottom line. We'll draw it a flat straight line. And here, we're going to draw a little upside down dome. It's almost like drawing a dummy. So you want a shape like that, so it's nice and round at the bottom, and then more pointy towards the top, more triangular but still round. That's how I describe that shape. So do some little detail markings. Right, and then we just want to build up some layers of lines. Let's go around this. So sort of like drawing a rainbow. to layer these lines up. And rub the guideline out while you still can. Neatening some of it up. I want to make these a little square. Like so. So that's what you're left with. Make it a little longer that. So that's what we've got now. I'm going to draw in 2 lines like this, like a chin. This is going to join on to here. Same on this, down, straight line and up. So a line there, and a line on the same side, on the other side of me, exactly the same. Then you want to do a line at the side of it, very close on both sides. This is to get depth. And then we're going to make this line come up higher. And then down, and then the next one's going to come out like that, and down. Rub that little line out. So on this side, it does the same. So I've added them 2 pieces there on the bottom. And rub that bit out and try that bit again. So from here, that piece goes up. And then another one, line exactly the side of it. And it comes out like that. And around. Curve that one as well. And up. That line should not be there. So as you can see, that comes out and down. That one out and down. Then round it off. There is your 2 pieces. Where it's one, it comes out too much. So just try this side again. I want to neaten it up. Down, like so, and up. Right. This side comes down. And this side goes up. Across. Then that goes out. Like that. Then down. To that. And that's the complications out of the way. Side here, follow it round. Right, where the flap is there, line out, fill in the head like this, same again on that side, a little bit out and up, slightly inward, slightly inward, up to there. Then in line with these, I'm going to go in, and in on that side, and up slightly, another diagonal, then in the middle where we've got this line, slightly to the left, dot, slight to the right, dot, and then we're going to curve this across. Once you reach your dots, we're going to do another trapezium. And then here where we've got this little gap is where his antenna comes out. So 2 lines going diagonal. And then the third one is thicker, like that. And another one coming out like a pole. You can draw your circle on the end of that for his antenna. The same on this side, in this little pocket. Gonna go, right, how far did we come out? It's around to here. Right, cool. So there's the side part, then a wider front bit. And do your little pole coming out the antenna. And circle on the end. I want to rub some guidelines out so we can see right. So from the antenna right here, we're going to draw a mouthpiece, and then it comes out again, and here we're going to draw a line, and it comes out a bit wider again. Here joins on. Like so. This comes out and round. Rub that bit and that bit out. And draw some lines like this to show the angle of which it's going round. Curve it a little bit more. Add some lines here, some texture lines. On here it's got another vent or such. So now what we've done there, we need to try and do on this side as well. So here at bottom, line comes out. So it comes out at the same point on this side. Same there on the eyes. Curve around. That goes up. Same on this bit. So it's the same as that side. So the same again, we're going to put some lines on in that direction. That one. What we can do on this side, what we didn't do, make it a little bit more round like that, so it's going round the back. Like that. Going around the back of his head. So do them round at the top. Some more detailed lines on this side. Square. And on this bit you've got a couple of lines here. Goes round like that. Then here you draw another vent. Flips like a switch. Back. Then the middle part from the eye here. A triangle, another triangle inside. It's like a sideward little square window. The shapes just fall around the face. Same on this side. Down like that. Curve triangle again. A triangle inside. Double that line up. Flick that around. And again it's got that on this side. Now the helmet on the eye, just inside the eye, we're going to do another line straight to the top. Have one next to it very close. Same on this side. Line straight up. One next to it. Double these lines. And right next to that, another one goes up. And then a third and final one where the bend of the eye is. Here's a little circle here and there, like maybe screws. Next to this part, I'm going to draw a line up over the top of the head. I'm just going to go round. From here, I'm just going to do a little mark there. It's going to curve round here. Draw this very lightly. Details here. We're going to do here, it's got a ridge round the bottom of that. So it's like a triangle here. Same on this side, isosceles triangle. Like that, a bit wide. And then it ridge in like that, another ridge from this line here. There's a few lines go in. Like that. And the final one, it goes up and it's square on top. So yeah, goes up to this trapezium again. Trapezium there, down. It's quite square at the top. And then these lines carry on all the way up to the top. There we go, make that a bit shorter. And this one wants curving a bit more, like that. Right, that's the top. Shading on the eyes as well. Right, rub out the guidelines. Shade some of these in. Make them a little bit bigger. Right, onto his neck. So his neck comes down beyond his shoulder, so goes out farther than his mask. And this is going to curve down like that. So then we'll do a collar. So his collarbone come here, up to either side. Do a straight line. Oblong in the middle. Then do like a Y or a triangle and down. At this point you realise you did that too narrow. Then here where you've got the dots, you're going to do up 3, 4 lines. Same on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. These are rigid on his suit. Like that. 1 up, 1 up. And then he has 3 more. So here, line up, and again same on this side, line up, here, 2, 3, 4 will do, same on this side, 2, 3, 4. Some texture lines here on his suit. This is like his chest, pectorals coming in at this point. There you go, pectorals. Now here you got suit. Right. He's got his shoulders coming in now. So from here, you've got a round, muscular shoulder. He's a superhero, so he's got a padded suit on. Whether he's muscly or not. Difficult to gauge triceps in. Then we've got like elbow here, so we're going to do like a triangle, elbow pad. Do the same on this side, triangle, elbow pad. Then his forearm will come out of that, or off of that, shall I say. Right, one's got to go over and one's going to go under. So, here, you draw his wrist. He's got wrist armour. And then his wrist coming out. A few lines on like that. And then his hand. So draw him like sausage fingers to start with. So his hand, so draw like a mitten. And then we'll add on the fingers to that. So his fingers are bent round, one slightly longer, and then his thumbs on that side. This side, forearm coming, but then his hand comes through on this side. So here we've got another hand, and here is fingers. One slightly longer, and then his next finger's a little long as well, and then a shorter finger. Then you got knuckles, and the hand comes down. You get the rub out some of these messy lines. Coming here is his wrist again. You can't really see his arm. I think his hand wants to be a bit longer on this side. So we need to move this over. So just rub it out when it's messing about. Right, it needs to be here, his hand. We've got a little finger here coming round. Sausage fingers, and again, and another, and then his thumb, there his hands. You can fit in where things were. Big shoulder. Big bicep, forearm coming round. Draw his waist, he's got like another sausage, another sausage, and this is his belt, these two little ones, and a belt, and this has a circle round it. this up and go around it in a black ink pen. There's inking. Draw the belt going around his waist. Curve the lines on the end so it goes around the back of his body. And then the legs come down. And then he has them flaps again, just like that, on each side. Like what we did here on his shoulder blades. They come around. And then down. Do a diagonal line. Some stitching marks. Do the same on this side. To about there. Do that down. Diagonal line again. And some stitching marks. Join these flaps on his pocket, or his trouser. Might be his pockets. Here we're just going to draw like a ladder. And then put in some cross stitching like this. So just diagonal lines across to bring texture to his suit. Do another one here. So just a shape. And then put some lines across that. His belt has a line separating it. And on the end, a double up cap. They've got boulders for shoulders. Right, it's in the middle, square that off. Line down the middle of that. Half circle, half circle. Rectangle either side with 3 lines. 2 if you can only fit. Got so many lines overlapping. Can't see. Here is knuckles. And they are connected in 2 parts of the glove. It's like 2 circles. And then his fingers come over to join each one. Like in segments. Like the knuckle in the middle. And do some patterns on the arms. Same as this one, zigzag. Do a bit thinner. This elbow pad's way too big. I'm messy. Right, that elbow pad here, it just goes like that. Circle here. Round palm. And curve round. Same again on the knuckles, you got like half circle. Going round like that on the knuckles. And the thumb sticking out on that side. For the arm of this side, circle, circle, and a pattern that goes like this. Rounded over. Then that way. Difficult to see now, so I'm making it up. On this side, lines that way, then over. And down to the elbow patch. And chest some lines. And chest this side lines. And we can leave it at that. Pretty much all we've got. For Antman. So that is our Antman and the Wasp rendition.